was given a random collection of swords and bayonets recently, which I have mostly successfully been cleaning up and identifying. A lot of people asked where they were from, and I fear that the answer may disappoint you because all of them came from an attic. Except for this one, which was found in a skip. To be specific, they were found in the attic of a country solicitor from Northern Ireland who was the late father of the person who gave them to me. Said country solicitor was apparently semi-regularly given items of dubious provenance or questionable legality on the grounds that, well, you're a solicitor, sir, you'll know how to safely and legally dispose of them. And one must assume that he did that for most of the things which came through his hands. But a few of the things that people gave him, he put in his attic. Entirely legally, I should point out, but unfortunately that means that we don't know the provenance of any of these swords or bayonets because there might not be anyone alive who can tell us where they came from originally. That said, I have at least managed to identify most of them. In my last video, after I told you about the 3 bayonets and the Victorian sword, I said, I think I know what this is, but can you tell me what you think it is, and I'll see if we've come to the same conclusions. And by and large, we did. This is an 1889 E&F Hurster sword made in Solingen with a Chinese dragon on the hilt, which most likely means it was made for the Imperial Chinese Army round about the time of the Boxer Rebellion. So very late 1800s, very early 1900s, somewhere around there. Apparently you can see one of these swords in the Australian War Memorial, and I also found it on a website which labelled it an M98 Cavalry Other Ranks dragon sword. I'm not exactly sure why they called it an M98, but I'm sure some of you know, and so you should share. So that means 5 things have been identified, leaving only this. The Not-Katana but likely Japanese sword. See, I'm learning things already. It has a curved blade. It has a most unusual hilt, which is, falling apart a little bit. It also has dragons, among other things, on the handguard, which is something you don't normally see on a Japanese sword. The microphone on my camera is fading in and out. Haha. Anyway, I contacted a specialist of my acquaintance and I said, what is this? And he said, looks like a gunto, World War II. Possibly the handguard was added later. I will look up some things and get back to you. So I will update you when that happens. In the meantime, I am in Canterbury Waterstones in Kent, England on Wednesday the 23rd of October at 6:30 p.m. If you would like to buy a ticket, they're £5 to come and see me and get your book signed and ask questions about Just Stab Me Now. If you would like to buy a book with your ticket, you can also do that. There will be a link in the pinned comment and the description. And I hope to see you there if you're in the area. Regardless, I will see you in November for more sword videos, and I hope an audiobook release date. Take care!